He's already split that shrimp, or they like to call it butterfly in these culinary terminology. Like I said, I got Louisiana school system with just a hint of Stratford, and lo and behold, they sent me to the Culinary Institute of America, all paid for by this lovely government, your tax dollars. Okay. So what he has done so far, he's taken that good old lump crab meat and he's put it into the center of that butterfly shrimp. I say, ooh wee, wow wow. Now he's going to take that thick cut bacon and he's going to do a nice wrap on that mojo right there. And now we're going to do a little bit of that toothpick. It's not done yet, folks. It is not done yet. Like we always like to do in the South, we're going to deep fry everything. And we're going to start it in this hot oil. Just dropped it in, as you see on our mirrors up above. Hold on. I think they want to say something. Crackle, crackle, pop, pop. That's how we do it. All right. So we're going to keep this demo going. We're going to keep this shrimp going. And I got to act like I'm know what I'm doing. So I'm going to jump in here and check it a little bit. Not ready yet. Meanwhile, Chef over here gonna go ahead and get some more of that lump crab meat because we gotta have enough. Oh my goodness, look at yourself, Chef. Look up for a moment. We got a big old crowd. We got more family that then came to the table. We are almost out of our reserved seating. So like we would tell the rest of the crowd, if there are a couple of seats to my left, your right, and you feel like you want to take a seat and be a part of this family, feel free. Go ahead and take one of those reserved seats. It is reserved for you. And it's reserved for me. But I'm going to let you have my seat. Go for it. Go for it. What you got to say, Chef?
Oh, I was just thinking, this kind of goes back. This symbolizes a lot for me. There was a chef about 25 years ago that taught me how to do this stuffed shrimp here. And every time I do stuff, you all have families, right? So every time I think of the kitchen, I think of people that I've worked with, friends, family, loved ones that I've lost, and certain smells, it brings you in there, right? So I think it's very important with all my demos I've ever taught, as I say, cherish the moments with food, because we all eat. I love food. And if you read my bio, you know that I'm like a third generation cook and chef. So for me, those memories hit and I go, wow, that reminds me of my father. He taught me that. Or a certain knife skill. So that's what I want you guys to bring back with you after this class. Go back, it's real simple hors d'oeuvres that we're making. You can actually take these same hors d'oeuvres and freeze them, and when your family comes over, you just pop them out, you drop them in oil, you put some butter on it, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing.
There was really nothing hard about this product. We only have 3 ingredients. Things we love: shrimp, big shrimp, okay. Another thing we love is pork, that good old pork belly. That's bacon, thick cut. Don't go with the small stuff because it's not going to hold up for you. And then we got to have that accent of that lump crab meat. So when hold on, Chef got something he needs to say. Okay, he checking it.
That's done. Less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes for prep.
Because it's hot.
So once it goes in that motivated warmer, we like to call it a warmer. Us folks in the kitchen, we like to call it an oven. It's no secret. That's what it is. You ready to get this out of your way, Chef?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're going to go with butter. Too easy, right? Very nice, very fast. Get this all out. Yeah, good. We're going to set up the next demo, guys. And what it's going to be is herb butter that's going to go on the shrimp when you're done. I find that if you add like the mixed rice underneath, you can go with an actual meal. If you get the bigger prongs, the real big ones, you can actually make a meal out of this whole thing just by getting some mixed rice, laying it out on the plate, adding a little butter on top, and wonderful, a good meal for your family. All right. Almost ready. With the butter. I'm really liking the way he's talking today too. It was on yeah, it's cool there.
More of our great things that we like to put together with that bacon, with that shrimp, with that lump crab meat. Now we got to get some more fat, and we got to get it all nice and put together. So what he has in front of him are going back to those basic kitchen ingredients, stuff you probably already have in your pantry. It's not 20 ingredients, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5. It's 5 real simple ingredients. He has some softened butter. He has some parsley, a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and that flavoring ingredient we all like to love that's already in the back about to go bad, but this is fresh. This is that good old stuff right now. He got some of that lemon. So he's going to incorporate all that together, and we're going to get a flavored butter for you. So for safety and concerns, make sure you turn your oil off, all right? If it keeps smoking, it's going to be a bad problem. And make sure you don't be hitting it with your elbow because you're moving too fast, because y'all are great cooks, just like this gentleman right here. You moving so fast at the speed of light, you hit that bad boy right there, now your whole... There you go, off in flames. There you go. So we're going to go with the first one, which is a butter. We got a bowl right here. Nothing crazy. Nothing you don't have at home. It's real simple. It's a bowl. Yeah, that's what we like to call it. We got our cutting board we still working with. He's going to take that softened butter. And what I like to use is where all them kitchen utensils. We're not making no mess. We using them gloves and them fingers and putting everything together. Getting some of that good. That's what we like to do, right? Oh, we got bronze medals going on. We got bronze medals. So now we're going to get that motivated chop going on. It's nothing crazy. It's just dice it up. Now he's dicing. He's slicing. We're going to transition this thing from something real huge to something real small. That's all we do. Culinary terminology, they like to call it a big word. It's like minced or something crazy. Don't worry about it. Just get it small. Just get it real small. I love garlic. Do you love garlic? Oh yeah, we got heads going up and down, up, down, up, down. We got hands being raised right now. That's how we do it with that garlic. People always ask, well, how much do you use? Some. Louisiana, some.
How much would you use?
Some. A little bit. That look right. Yep, go for it. And if you like more garlic, guess what? Use more garlic. If you like more fat, use more fat. Oh, he finna break into that motivated ingredient. Like, yep, that's your flavoring, ladies and gentlemen. It's called flavoring for a reason. If you want to use oranges, use oranges. If you want to use some lime, we're going with the citrus. We trying to get that acid. Look at that. Oh wow. He's going through that culinary terminology. He broke out that strainer. Yeah. So he can catch the seeds. If I would have known that back when I was a PFC, when I first joined the Marine Corps, I wouldn't be picking out all the seeds later on in my life. Okay. Now we got all that yep, that's parsons. That's that garnish. Everybody hitting us up with garnish. Bam. Uh-oh. My bad. Too much. Hit it one more time. Go ahead. Bam. Oh, wrong chef. My bad. One day I'm going to get that chef title. One day. Uh-oh, I see a couple of folks that I know out in the crowd. Yeah, yep. Okay. Yep. Good folks. What you got there, chef? Oh, salt and pepper. Keeping it simple. There you go. Oh, cheers. No. He good, folks. He good. Almost got me in the eye. He trying to take over the mic. That's what he was trying to do. You know, I was too close for him. I be moving, dodging. That's how we do it in the Marine Corps. Stick and move. He got spatula. Spatula is going to work. Spatula is going to town right now. Here we go. Get it. Spatula. Going. Getting busy with the spatula. What spatula? Is spatula going to give up on him? Spatula not going to give up. We getting it. Hey, that's how we started from the bottom, and now we are here. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all don't really know. Once you get in the kitchen, you start making this stuff they like to call passion. They bring it all together. And you got to have passion to be able to do this. No, you just got to make people smile, jokes, laugh. Go ahead on, Chef. What are you doing? There you go. He bringing that good old shrimp back. That's what it is. You got some of that good old fat back? Wrong product. That's all right. That's where I'm from. I can't help you. That deep fry. Got that shrimp. Got that bacon. Got that butter. Here you go. Put it in. Make it happen. Make it go joy. And is that a finished product? No?
Yep. We got to put it in the oven for about 2 minutes.
Put it in the oven 2 minutes. You pulling that one out?
Oh, you want to see it? You guys think it's done?
All we got to do is melt the butter. We already fried the product. What do you think, Chef?
I think it's done. It's got to be done. It's been 2 minutes.
It's got to be done. You got 2 minutes on the clock? Did you get 2 minutes?
Everybody's saying Food Network. We go to commercial and then we come back.
Food Network, commercial. Paula, Rachel Ray, all them folks. But I ain't gonna talk about nobody. But once you put the Army and the Marine Corps together, we gotta expedite some stuff. We gotta move very quickly. And when we move quickly, let me go ahead and put this mic down, start plating up some stuff.
That you're talking. We'll have Keith, come over here. You want to pan this up for us? And we'll start on the next one. You're just gonna plate that up there and just pass out those plates and feed all these people.
I told y'all gonna be family, man, right? You talk about Louisiana family. We start talking about a joint family. The only thing we can do is feed our family.
All right. So as they set this up for you, I'm going to set up the next demo and start the next hors d'oeuvre, all right? So please enjoy and taste the special product that, again, Chef Kenny Sears taught me 25 years ago. You gotta get over why it's good. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, I'm so happy. Best thing she had all week. Say that again for everybody.
This is the best thing I had all week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that product? Is that a good? Can I get some good feedback? Okay, okay. I hear some hand claps. Hear some people still chewing. But keep in mind that all this training was done at a couple of different joint schools. We started at the bottom with the Army's training. We got those good basics, the good fundamentals. And ladies and gentlemen, it's some secrets going on, but like y'all said, y'all family. I'm gonna spread the secrets. So what I have right here is a couple of pamphlets. The pamphlets got a couple of the schools located on there of Stratford University. Stratford University is the background of where some of this training was taken from the basic level and moved to the experience, the advanced level. Once you complete Stratford University, you would have all the great skills that these chefs in this competition have at this point in time. You do not need to be a great chef to start. I am a person that can tell you without any of the training, I am supplied, and we are able to move on. If you care to get any of these pamphlets, feel free to pass them out. If you don't mind, just take one, pass it down. Don't worry, don't worry. It's not going to stop here, ladies and gentlemen. It is not going to stop here. We are getting ready to roll into our next demo. Chef, we got about, it's 10:45. Okay. We got a whole lot of time. That means there's a whole lot of eating that we got to get through. We're going to get ready to go to our next demo. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So our next demo is just going to be just as quick and simple as the first one. All right. What we got going on here, Chef?
Oh, we're gonna make our sauce for our beef Wellingtons.
Ooh, y'all hear that? He said beef Wellington. Beef Wellington.
Mini beef Wellington.
Now we're going to break it down because we got a lot of people here. Because our crowd done grew just a little bit. And we're going to do mini beef Wellington. So it's a pop in the mouth, ready to go.
1-2 bites.
Hors d'oeuvres, 1-2 bites. That's how we do it. We're going to keep the portion size so we can keep you going. Look at there. We got some mushrooms. Again, simple. Going back to that good old chop. There you go. He getting fancy with it now. Getting fancy. After he gets that chop, what we got going here, Chef?
A little heavy cream.
Heavy cream and some white wine.
Salt and pepper.
Let's go back to the basics. Salt and pepper. What kind of white wine? The lady asked what type of white wine. I'm just going to be the one to tell you what you like to drink. You don't like to drink. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and move you a little bit further. Because the wine, the alcohol is going to cook out, that's fine. Don't worry about going to get expensive wine, okay? Get something that's going to be simple. I can't really tell you a specific brand, but what do we have in there?
I think it was a Merlot or something like that.
See, I can't tell you, but he might be able to tell you the type of wine.
Type of wine that you're going to want for this product is any wine that you like to drink at the house, okay? And they're only good at, you know the rule about tasting wines, if you want to be a good wine taster and pair up foods, the old saying is one bottle at a time, all right?
Start from the bottom, work your way to the top. You'll always go right. But with the white wine, your choice of white wine. Try and stay away from the Moscatos and the Rieslings because those are your sweeter wines. For this summer right here, you probably can use a Chardonnay to get away with it, you know. What we got going on? Okay, he heating it up. We're getting ready to get this thing started. Got some butter. Fat, flavor from the South. We add it in there. There we go. Are we doing any secrets? We ain't got no secrets, right? Everything's coming out. Everything's coming out to include my Louisiana school system. You got to watch my education now. I start getting kind of country. Y'all just work with me. Raise your hand if you don't understand what I'm saying. All right? Cool. I got to do a self-check sometimes. Uh-oh, that's the mushrooms. How big the mushrooms need to be chopped? Just down, some. I don't like to eat big mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. But I got a big white coat on. What's that?
Little goat cheese.
Oh, he's going with the secret ingredient, goat cheese. Now it's no longer a secret. It's out there. It is done. So you've seen a lot of chefs. They pick it up, they take it off, they make a bunch of noise. The only reason why you're picking it up is to cool it down. You got to cool down some. Uh-oh, there you go. He's adding some of that heavy cream. Adding that white wine. How much? Some. A little bit. It depends on how much you're making, okay? Uh-oh, here you go. Secret ingredient number 2. Salt and pepper. Just came to the part. Ooh, ooh. He done did it. What we got? Uh-oh, that's that goat cheese. Dropping that goat cheese in there, a little creamy. Well, what if I don't like goat cheese?
Whatever cheese you like.
Don't use goat cheese, okay? Use what you like. Use that cheese that, I'm just going to tell you, some of those cheeses will not melt. Do not use those cheeses. Government cheese, government. Don't use that. Don't use that. Use what you need to get this thing melted, all right? We got your wines. He's got his cream. He's got his butter. He's got the mushroom, salt, and pepper. Turned it off, and there we go. There's the sauce. That's how we get down in here. All right, we're going to pick up the pace. They looking kind of hungry right now. They about to devour us. Let me get that out your way, Chef. So because of time, we're going to speed this thing up, and we're going to go to the commissary. Yep, good old Deca is around in the building. So we got some of that motivated puff pastry in your frozen section. I'm not going to tell you what brand it is. It's just a brand that they carry. There's not too many brands they carry, but it is puff pastry. We have also flashed forward to that good old, what is that? Yep, beef tenderloin. We're going to do it for the family. We're going to give you the cream of the crop, the best of the best. And now we're going to go ahead and slice and dice.
On a special note, you can use pork also, a cheaper piece of meat. You just put some wine in it and marinate it properly overnight. You can save some money.
There you go, talking about saving money. Everybody ain't got that good tenderloin budget. So I'm one of those folks that do not have that good tenderloin budget. What we got there, Chef?
Just to ensure that you're taking off all the fat, everything that's on that piece of meat.
Okay, so he's getting into the meat fabrication portion of it. We're going to go ahead and trim it down. Because of the type of beef that we're utilizing, it has something that's called silver skin. You do not want to put silver skin into your great brain housing group, and that where all your joy is inside your mouth, because it's going to just continue to chew and chew and chew some more. All right, so he's giving me a good trim. Keep in mind, tenderloin does not have a lot of fat on it, so it's already soft and a tender cut. Well, how much do you cut? Some. Just a little bit. Well, what if I want bigger portions? Then you cut it bigger. But look at him. There you go. He's got a small little piece right there. That's it. That's it, folks. It's done. Have we done anything hard? Have we done anything hard yet? I'm sorry, hard. I started losing my the rest of my letters. I do apologize. We started using D's and E's and blending everything together. And what we getting ready to do is Okay, let's come back and be realistic. What we finna do right now is get this puff pastry. There you go. He open it up. That look like something you've seen before. Right there, shit. Okay. He's got that puff pastry. We finna get down with something that's been in the frozen food section for a good amount of time. Oh, we don't need all of it. Oh no. We're just gonna use a little bit. Small cuts for small portions of meat. If it's tenderloin and we using the beef, if we're using pork loin and use the pork, if you want to add some chicken in there, just make sure you slightly cook your chicken. Uh-oh, he even broke it out. There it is. You know what that is? Yep, all day long, rolling pin. Not going to change. It's starting to stick. So when you get into that moment where it starts to stick, what do you do, Chef?
A little flour on it.
They like that, that little flour, that little, I ain't no pastry chef, but see, we got some of them chefs out there, they watch me. I just gotta dust it. I'm sorry, wrong terminology. Dusty. There we go. There we go. All right, chef, what else we got?
Going back to the cheese.
Going back to the basic. That favorite cheese you like, that tenderloin you like. We finna get it together. Okay. Here's the secret. Oh, y'all family, we ain't got no secrets. I forgot. Come on. Get that cheese in there. Get that tenderloin, put that in there. We're going to give it a nice little cut for the size that we want to make it. Fold. There we go. Now we done fold it, so we're going to twist it just a slight bit. Uh-oh. There you go. It's done. What else? What's your secrets? We ain't got no secrets. We done with this nonsense. Let's move on to our next product, Chef. Uh-oh. Chef has something to say. Let's bring it back.
That was a whole hors d'oeuvre. We gotta bake it.
Oh yeah. Y'all can't eat that dough like that. You can't eat that tenderloin just raw. We ain't trying to call it no tartare or anything crazy like that. Y'all family, so we gonna cook it for y'all, okay? All right, Chef opening the oven. He's throwing it in there. What you looking for, Chef? He got that motivated hot pad. Don't reach in the oven and pull out craziness. You will pull out a burnt hand. I've already done it for you. There's no reason for you to get the same lesson. Go. Oh, Paula Dean, here we go. Rachel Ray, and there we go. What? Ooh, Jesus. With my plate there. Yep. Oh, we are done here. We're getting ready to move on. Let me go get you a hot pad. You good. Because this is a ready-to-eat product, this is something that we get hit on all the time in the food industry and the world. You got to get you some motivated gloves. If not, wash your nasty hands.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is good. Let's head on down to station 1. Certain team from the United States Marine Corps down on station 1. It's like service about 45 minutes. That's right, service about 45 minutes. Team Navy on station 2. They serve up in just over an hour. Fort Bliss, Texas, station 3. Individual competitor from the United Kingdom on station 4. With the land next shortly. Marine Corps, station 5. Individual competitor from Hawaii on station 6. United States Navy on station 7. United Kingdom coming up down here on station 8. Nutrition team from Hawaii finishing up on 9. Team Europe now on 10. Nutritional Hunger team. The rear gymnasiums on field cooking competition. Italy ready to serve with teams from Fort Stewart, joint base first before Fort Carson.
All right, all right. How y'all feeling about that product right there? That beef Wellington. It was good. It was good. And say it was good then. Say it's good. If you like it, then put a hand clap to it. You gotta let me know that. There we go. I got a little hand clap. That's the faithful family that's still in them reserved seats. I do appreciate y'all. All right. So we're gonna get ready to roll into our last demo. There's something really quick. We're getting short on time, and we got guess who's coming in and. Guess who's coming in line? Yep, that's that motivated Chef Irvine. Don't worry about it. That's how we do it. We keep rhyming all the time, and we're going to make it happen. Chef, what we got going on? We're going to do a really quick demo.
We're going to do a classic bruschetta.
We're going straight classical style. We're doing bruschetta. I'm sorry, that's at Louisiana in me. I felt some type of way. I apologize. I do apologize. You know, we're going to take some tomato. We got some onion, we got some garlic, and then we're gonna put our own little spin on it. We got a little Stratford spin we're gonna put on there. We're gonna go ahead and co-sign with that. And we got some of these motivated toast points, all right? Toast points is a fancy word for, you got it, bread. It's bread. I don't care what nobody tell you. I don't care what culinary terminology they want to spin on it. It is bread that has been cut down. We like butter, we like fat, we like flavor, and that's what we've done to it. We've taken some bread, we've cut it, we put some fat on top of it, and we flavored it just a little bit. There you go right there. It's no secret, folks. It's no secrets. I wish I had a secret, but y'all family. So now y'all got what I got. So Chef is opening this thing up. All right, so if I can get someone to raise their hand, the first one to raise their hand and let me know what was our first 3 major ingredients in our shrimp hors d'oeuvre. I got a hand. What's the 3 major ingredients? There we go, shrimp, bacon, and crab. Here you go, ma'am. Go ahead and get one of these. It's going to be for you. We're going to do handouts. We got prizes. I ain't got no cars. I ain't got no keys sitting underneath you. But you know what? You get a spatula. There we go. All right. The next person can tell me what our second, that means our number 2, the second hors d'oeuvre that we have done. What was it? Everybody forgot. No. There you go. That's my girl. Now watch out. Now we got family in the building. We got some beef Wellington family. There you go, ma'am. I don't have any scholarships just yet to give out, but you come back next year. I'm just kidding. I can't say that. I can't say something. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we ready to go ahead and move on? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move on to this bread, toast point, bagel, baguette, whatever you got in house.
So what we're doing now is you've already saw the demo on how to make the butter, the lemon butter with garlic.
Same stuff.
What you can also do is after you do your butter and your garlic, if you make enough, throw it in the freezer. It'll last up to 6 months. And when you have friends come over, all you got to do is just take off a piece, take it out for about 20, 30 minutes, put it on the bread, throw it in the oven.
So we were able to freeze the shrimp, wait for our guests to show up, pop in the oven, right? No, fried. I got you. Y'all won't paying attention. Deep fried, come out of the freezer, let it come to temp, deep fried. Those beef Wellingtons, after you have made a couple of those, put them in the freezer. When it's ready, pull it out and throw it in the oven. We're done with that product. This is the next product that you have, your ingredient. You take this one, throw it in the freezer, make it hard, bring it back out, room temp, and then we're ready to keep going. I'm sorry, it is so simple to keep entertaining and putting smiles on people's faces. I do apologize. There we go. He's going. He's got the bread. He's putting the bread down. Nothing fancy. Go, chef, go. Go, chef, go. Go, chef. Oh, my bad. There it is. Uh-oh, he's getting fancy. He broke out. Yep. Whatever you got. He's spreading. If you want to use them motivated fingers because you done washed your nasty hand, keeping the sanitation high at the highest level possible, then you just break it off and spread. He's got a spatula. The lady is offering you a spatula. But what is this product going to be? Paula Deen time. Here we go. Throw it in. Bring it out. Rachel Ray. There it is. Whoop. There it is. Oh, whoop. There. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for y'all old folks. Y'all old folks know that song, but I got to keep it going. Got a little bit of time on the demo. Some people like to call it a concassé. Concassé tomato, that's fancy terminology for putting the tomato. Uh-oh, that's that TV magic again. Taking the tomato, slicing at the top. We would actually have a water here on the stove, put it at a boil. Yep, all that good boil temperature. What's the temperature of boiling water? Anybody? Boiling water temperature? What is it? What? 212. There, that's my man. There you go. Come on up and get us past. That's what we talking about. Yes, we got men that come in the kitchen. That's what I'm doing. That's my man. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put a quick slice to it. Bam. Bam. That's straight X-Men style right there. You seen the movie Logan? Yup, there it is. You drop it in the water. How many seconds? Yup, you're absolutely right. It's probably about 5. Anything other than 5, you're gonna start getting a great mush happen. Okay? You take it out, put it right there, let it rest. How long is it going to rest? It's going to need some cold water to allow it to rest. Sometimes people like to put ice in it to make it cold. Imagine that. Ice, cold water. There we go. Then we're going to be able to peel that skin right on off. After we peel that skin right on off, now we flash forward into what we got right now. We're going to go get a quick little slice on. Going back to the basics. That's what that Army school has taught me here at Fort Lee, Virginia. We're going to go ahead and slice it. We're going to go ahead and peel it and get all them imperfections. I'm sorry. Louisiana school system, we like to call it seeds. Get those seeds out of there. Once those seeds are out, we're going to like to get a nice little dice. He's still working seeds. So while he's working seeds, I'm going to go ahead and put down these napkins because y'all know what the napkins mean, don't you? Y'all, it's family time. There we go. I thought I was going to use napkins, but I'm going to upgrade y'all to my good, wholesome china. I'm on back to my china. Louisiana school system china. There it is. Yup, it's paper plates. Keep it up, Chef. We got the Army's greatest just walked in the building. There he go. He trying to run. He can't work. He can't run from it. He's family. That's one of the gentlemen there, that officer right there. He taught me a lot of great things from the basics to the advanced culinary. He worked very well with Stratford University and transitioning all these great skills into experience. They like to call it credits. I got to give it to him. How you doing, sir? We appreciate it. From the Marine Corps to the Army, we still working together. We doing it right here. You say huh, I say hoorah, kill. Uh-oh, he's finna go in. We going to expedite this from ships to shore. This is how it's being done. You see the tomatoes, you see the onions. It's about to happen. A little bit of basil, little sprinkle. Use fresh. Ladies and gentlemen, use what you like. But if you can go to the store, get a little bit of fresh basil, they go one of them key terms that chef and I, they like it. It's called rolling some things up. And once you roll them, you just cut them, and it's gonna make this nice little ribbon. You cut that up and you put that on in there, but for instructional purposes only, we're going to go ahead and use some dry basil.
Emulsify.
Uh-oh, we're going to do a quick, that's that good term they call emulsification. We're going to make a vinaigrette, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to happen. It's called vinaigrette. We got some oil. We got some vinegar. Uh-oh. That's what we doing here today. We bringing it together. All services. Uh-oh, there he go. He's doing it. He's doing it, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the oil. He's got the vinegar. What's that ingredient? Yep. Salt and pepper just came to the party. Salt and pepper just came to the party. We got judges walking in. They seeing what we're doing. Maybe I can get a little plug in for Stratford University, get me some credits, some more college credits, so I can get this degree knocked out. He see me. He don't want to make eye contact. He don't want to make eye contact. Okay, there you go. He mixing. He mixing. Go, go, go. In there. Done. How hard, how fast? That's what we doing, ladies and gentlemen. Stir, stir and go. Paula Dean time, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. Family. We talking about Paula Dean, Rachel Ray. There it is. It's a done deal. That's what it is. We about to get them line them up. Hey, family, can we line up one more time? I appreciate you.
Team Korea, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. United States Army Reserve, Fort Bragg. Security teams now stations 1, 2, and 3 are locked in a row.
All right, this is an audio test, audio test, audio test. We are preparing to get ready for Robert Irvine's demo here very shortly. It will start at 1 o'clock, 1300 military time. Please stand by.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Blue Ribbon star, Robert Irvine!
How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? We got no microphone, let me do. That one.
So I suppose you want me to see me cook, right? Oh my goodness, what is your name? You're adorable. All right, you're not adorable then. You're adorable. Oh, a doppelganger. Look, stand up. Sir, I said sir. That's too scary. Oh my God, that is scary. If you had white hair, you could be me. All right, so first of all, it's great to be back here. I love being here, so it's kind of cool. I'm going to do a couple of dishes, and I'll talk you through the benefits of what we do and why we do them. You know, food is a passion of mine, but a bigger passion is the military that we see in uniform here from all branches. I'm lucky enough, I just came back from Iraq on Christmas Day with the chairman of Joint Chiefs from Mosul, having cooked a lunch for our 101st Airborne there. And we're about to go, actually, where did we go last year? So we did Japan, Rota, Spain, Sigonella, Italy, Kuwait, Bahrain, Doha, Djibouti, Iraq, and we're about to go in 2 weeks for a 9-country tour with the vice chairman. So it's kind of cool. Abu Dhabi, yeah. All right. So when we talk about, how can I hold this and cook? All right.
Yeah, Marine can hold it.
All right. I can hold that for a second. So when we think about fish, the king of fish is tuna, right? It's very expensive, but if it smells, put your nose on it. If it smells, it's no good, right? So when we look for tuna, we look at the fat content. Do you see any fat in there? No, right? How many people like salmon? What is the best salmon that you can actually eat? I'm going to stay away from that because it keeps going off. What's the best salmon you can actually eat? Where does it come from? There's a specific place. Alaska. Why? Come on, sir. You got to have all the answers. You're a general. That's what generals do.
Because the water's cold.
Because the water's cold. Very good. But what else? What else? Water's cold, yes, that's very true. But it's also the environment that it eats. So the best salmon you can actually get is the Copper River salmon because it eats the food that turns the skin orange. Salmon is traditionally what color? White. If you go to a supermarket, you will see it says on there, chemically enhanced. It's the pellets that we feed it that change its color. So the more orange, I wish you had orange, but the more orange the salmon, the better it is. Why? I've just told you. It's eating the nutrients from wherever its habitat is. And the fat, because it's cold, just like us, when we get cold, we put on fat. So does fish. And it's the fat between the layers here that give it flavor. There's not much in this. But the colder the place the salmon comes from, or the colder the fish, the better it is. Lesson number one, when you go to a supermarket, if you buy farm raised is either in a pen or in a netting in its natural habitat, which means I can take a piece of the ocean or a piece of a river and net it 20 feet down from the surface, 20 feet, and let it swim in its natural habitat. But it can't go very far, so it can't eat much. Once it's eaten what's in the area, what do? We feed it pellets, hence the color. And by law, when you go to a supermarket, you will see on their label, it has to say enhanced. I watched it yesterday when I went shopping at Publix. It was interesting. All right. So let's talk about this tuna. Tuna we're going to crust with peppercorns. Do we have a plate for me? Thank you. So we've got peppercorns. Anybody know what this is? Can't pick it up because it's wired down there. It's actually a coffee grinder. Now, one thing that's really important, you can lift up. I do everything they don't expect me to. Coffee grinder is great for spices. Now, why do we use a coffee grinder? Simple, because if I have this, I'm not cleaning up. Shane is. Everybody should have a Shane, he's really great. If we use this like you use at home, it sits in your cupboard, it loses its essential oils. Just like when we put face cream on, right? Yes, men do it too. If we leave this, all the flavor has gone out. So we're going to take coriander, peppercorns, some fennel seed, and mustard seed. I'd think for a minute. Put it on there. Now, normally I would toast this. Why? Who said that? That's why you're a general. Release the oils. But why I didn't roast it is because the speed of the blade in here heats it up. It's already. You smell this one. Let's smell this one. Right. Essential oils, the fats, really important. We're then going to crust our tuna. Now, how many people? Next time we need a lavalier. It's much easier. How many people use olive oil? Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm kidding. Olive oil. Wow. Do you know what's in olive oil? What's in olive oil? You're green and you look like an, say olive. Olive. Okay. Olives. But if you take a bottle like this, How much olive oil, real olive oil, do you think's in it? About a thimble of real olive oil. The rest is bastardized, which means it's got cheaper oil to extend, right? And chlorophyll, a color. So then I say, it's great. So we use grapeseed oil. But now grapeseed oil is one of the biggest bastardized oil on the planet because of, well, we need it. So we adulterate it to make it better or to make it spread. Olive oil reaches 325 degrees, right? Oh! Before it becomes canola oil. Oh yeah. It's bitter. Are you chewing gum? Are you in the military? Get out your gum. Take your gum out. Open your mouth. Put your head back. Open. Swallow. You will be regular after this. So what does that taste like? Oil, but is it bitter? Does it have a peppery taste? That's what olive oil should taste like, right? Bitter and have an aftertaste. Do you have any water? Give me a little bit of water. Because I like you. What service were you in? In the Air Force, that's why you're chewing gum. The Army never chew gum. As they're all chewing gum over there. All right, open again. Yeah. Open wide. Open wide. Nice teeth. You'd be proud of me, I didn't spill it on your shirt. What do you taste in that oil? Plain. Does it taste buttery? Some people say don't, if it doesn't to you, don't say yes. Okay. So the first one, first one olive oil, 325 degrees before it comes canola oil. The second one, grapeseed oil, reaches 450 degrees. You saw me take the pan off because it was smoking, right? It will get very hot very fast. And the beautiful thing about this is, when we cook with it, it will not allow the oil to go into the product, unlike olive oil. Olive oil will get sucked into the product. So if I have tuna or shrimp or scallops, what I'm looking for is the flavor of the actual protein, not the oil. And you'll see what I mean by that. See, it starts to smoke really quickly, right? Can you just watch that for a second? You'll notice that I am not doing this. I need a victim. No, not you. I'm going to get you in a second. Sir, this pan is hot, so you hold the handle. Got it? I want you to face the crowd. This is the only time I'm ever going to be able to do this, so I'm going to take it out on you because you look like me. All right, so when you open your legs a little bit, I want you to bend your knees. Don't hit, is this your wife? Don't hit your wife with a pan. I want you to do this. Bend your knees. Lower. Come on, you're in the Army. No! All right, so that is A. That is A. This one. Use your hips. Use your hips. There you go, hips. Oh, you got. Oh, he's done this one before. All right, so I want you to do A. Now do B. So do you notice that we have not moved my pan at all? A or B. Why do we think that is? That was really good. You've done that before. Why do you think that is? We do not want to break the sear on the fish itself because we want the golden brown to come out. The golden brown is the sugar that's naturally found in fish and chicken and beef and pork. All we've done is seared it on either side so it looks golden brown. We let it rest. What does resting mean? All right, muscles, come here. What's your name? CJ? All right. DJ, like DJ. DJ, give me your best muscle pose. Turn them. All right. So when we cook something at high temperature, how many people do turkeys or chickens or something, right? When you cook something at high temperature, like you do a turkey at home, what it does at high temperature, it pushes the liquid out of the protein. In this case, it's your muscle. Now relax, just relax, make them all jelly. So we cooked it at high temperature, just like the tuna, nice and jelly. And we rest it. That allows all the juice to go back in to the protein. Now do really hard, really hard. Right? Big muscle, now relax. Big hand for DJ. So it's really important that we rest product. How many people like steak? Say we did this with a steak and it takes 3 minutes either side in high temperature for a steak that's 12 ounces. Then we rest it for 3 minutes. Now imagine this, if I took butter in its hard form, which is this, and I put it into a pan and melted it. To the top of that, once we melted it, will be salt and protein. That's the white stuff. We remove that and throw it away. But then I put the steak and I submerge it in butter. What happens is, just like we have pores on our skin, so does the steak, or chicken, or shrimp. The butter gets absorbed about 1/4 inch into the product, and it stops the cooking process immediately. Why? I don't know why, Robert. Because fat is heavier than water. It clogs the pores, it stops the cooking process. So if I take out a steak at 115 degrees and put it into butter, it will never change that 115 degrees. Ruth Chris have been making millions on it every year. That's how to do it. All right. I'm going to take a little oil. A little shallot. I'm going to make a peppercorn sauce. Green peppercorns. Anybody seen green peppercorns before? They come in cans, unlike their brother, the hard peppercorns, right? We have to grind these. These are soft. So when you go to a steakhouse and you ask for a green peppercorn sauce, and they say we don't have one, say why not? This is the only thing you should make a peppercorn sauce from. Have you ever tried to eat these? That's what they're going to give you. And believe me, I know you're in the military and you get dental for free, but it's very expensive when you get outside. Amazing ingredients. And you can use the liquid in your sauce. Now the green peppercorn is just a different stage from the black and the brown and the pink. So far that's easy, right? Shane, come and hold this for me. What is? So this hold the arm and go this way. So this is branding. Don't ever do this. We're going to flambe this. But don't ever use a container like that because it will blow up and your house will probably burn down. Hot pan. Remove it from the heat. Don't worry about the mirror. The alcohol will burn off and it's not a high heat. It will die. The alcohol will burn off, it will die, and what we're left with is the flavor of the brandy. Take a touch of cream. Hold that, hold that. And demi-glace. Anybody know what demi-glace is?
What is it?
Anybody know what it is? Do you like Jell-O? Jello is made from what, Mr. DJ? No, Jello is not made with water. It's made with bones, crushed up bones. So what we make with demi-glace, we take carrots, onions, celery, we roast them with tomato paste and bones till they are black, like this top, or like this. We remove them, put them into a pan, cover with water, and we reduce it. We get all the flavor out of the bones and the vegetables. Then we strain it, throw the bones and vegetables away, let it cool down, and you can put them into ice cube trays and freeze them and take them out as you use them. Or you can go to the store and buy it. So the demi-glace forms this jello-like look. It's a very, very thick paste. So when we add it to a sauce or the onions, like you just saw, we had to have a liquid to it because it's too thick otherwise. It's very concentrated. Just like when you take chicken stock and you add it to a pan and you heat it, the more you reduce it, the saltier it becomes. So you have to be very careful because if we got too much salt, it's not going to be very tasty. Some enchanted evening. All right, potatoes. Hold that. This is where the moms, the dads, and the army get really good. Right, this is a knife. It's sharp. Cut your fingers. Probably cut them off if you mess up. Not making you nervous, right? Good. See how easy that was? I'm a big believer on having children cook. I don't care about sharp knives. If you educate children now about their food, when they become adults, they'll know much more about food and eat a lot healthier. All right, pick up the grapeseed oil. Just put a little bit in there. A bit more. Good. All right, I'll hold the pan. No. I'll do it. Just don't want you burn your fingers. If I burn mine, it's okay. All right. All we're doing here is just making these a little crispy. They're already pre-cooked. Or you can do them raw. It's up to you. If you slice them thin when they're raw, it does the same thing. We take a little onion in there. You like spinach? Open. All right, spinach, great vegetable. Wilt it, salt, pepper, slithered garlic. I'll tell you about that in a second. All right, garlic. You can either chop it. You can help me. You can play that. Do you put the lemon juice in there? All right, put the acid in. You can help play. So garlic. Garlic, we can chop garlic. We can slither it like this so you can see through it. What are the benefits of slithering like this? What are they? I love your hair, garlicky. What are the benefits of this? Am I too heavy for you? I'm sorry. All right, the benefits are when you cook with this, it doesn't ever get bitter. It dissipates into anything because it's thin. If you chop garlic and you overcook it, it becomes burnt, it becomes very bitter, changes the whole focus of your dish. So when we do it, we slither, it's much nicer. So DJ, don't mess that up. So you saw that DJ added to the spinach and the potatoes, we added a little lemon juice. Acid is really important. And I don't mean anything other than lemon juice, lime juice, grapefruit juice, or orange juice when we cook. Why? I don't know, Robert. Why? Because it helps you digest the minute you eat. Acid helps you digest the food the minute it touches your stomach. It's a lot faster. So, good job. All right. So, we're going to put our tuna right on top of there. Little sauce. He's right. Hold it. I like to scare people. A little bit of sauce. Now bear in mind now, look, I don't want to put the sauce which is hot onto the tuna because the tuna is rare. And if I did that, I would cover the tuna and it would cook the tuna, right? And I want the tuna rare because that's how we're going to serve it. All right. Do you like tuna? Are you sure? All right. You're a very unusual child. I like you already. If he's eating tuna at his age, I love it. All right. So, do you want to take a picture? No? Cut him up. I want him to eat a piece of everything. All right. You're going to eat it and you're going to tell me what you think.
Yeah, DJ.
You do look like an olive, though. Don't give him a big pour. Shane thinks that everybody eats like him. Look, he's like a little boy, soon to be a big boy. But so then you can do this style of preparation with any fish whatsoever. Now, if you wanted to cook the tuna more, you can. But when you're paying $25 for a pound of tuna, you don't want to mess it up. What do you think?
That's really good.
How old are you? What do you feed him?
Whatever he wants.
I'm liking him. All right, that's really good for you too. But here's the thing. Remember, when you eat tuna or anything in that state that's almost raw, it has to be top quality. And if it smells or it's slimy, do not use it. And a lot of people, I'm going to tell you what they do. They take vinegar, put it into cold water, and they wash the fish. It gets rid of the slime, and you'll think it's fresh, but it's actually not fresh. So be very careful when you do that. Okay. Any questions on that?
Oh my God.
I want to see her eat this. She's going to go, I'm not eating that. She's a girl. Girls don't do that. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, and you're going to get a chance to taste it, which is pretty cool, is a risotto, but a risotto done in a very different format, using barley as the grain. How many people don't know what barley is? Come here. All right, well, barley is a great alternative to risotto or rice. A better nutritional value, and it lasts longer. So when you make it, unlike risotto, if you overcook risotto, you can't keep it. This is one you can keep forever. It literally will sit in a pan and it won't overcook. So, I like it anyway. All right. Hot pan. Little oil. Remember, if the pan is not hot, you're going to steam food and not saute it, because most food has liquid. And we're going to use barley, sweet potato, mushrooms, and garlic with a little onion. So it's going to get wet really quick. So the pan has to be nice and hot. And you'll see as it gets going, it'll start to smoke. So, barley is the 4th crop in our rotation of crops that literally clears the land. So we can plant barley to clean all the pesticides and termites and everything that's in the soil after another crop. It's a cleansing crop, which is kind of cool. Gets rid of all the junk in the soil. So when you've had a rotation of crops, and not that I'm going to get into rotation of crops with you because we all like the whoa, it cleans. All right, little onion, little garlic. Now remember, the minute you put garlic in, it's going to start to turn. Mushrooms. All different types of mushrooms. And if mushrooms are slimy when you go to the supermarket, don't use them. And never wash mushrooms. Only use a brush. Anybody know what a paintbrush that's clean? Take one just for the kitchen. And you can dust off your mushrooms. Sweet potato or pumpkin. Somebody's got to clean up, not me. And barley. Ah! Sorry. That's how simple this dish is. I'm not finished yet, but butter. A little bit of butter, because we want that creaminess. Thank you. Give me a little water. Give me a little water. Okay. Thank you. That was a little chicken stock. Don't be afraid to add any liquid to any risotto or any rice dish. But risotto, you know when risotto gets creamy, right? And people say, oh, we add cream. We don't add cream. It's the starch that comes out of the actual rice itself. And what we're trying to do here, and you can see this, right? That's just a little chicken stock, and the starch. Yeah, good. No, it's good. And the starch. Salt. Pepper. And again, I always add citrus to every dish I cook. I bet mine's going to be better than yours. Can you get some more butter in there? All right. So all I'm doing now is just reducing this down a little bit so it coats, the liquid actually coats the mushrooms. Finished dish. Cheese, little green herbs. So who wants to try that? Come on up and try it. Now the barley, you come and try it. The barley has a little texture to it. Go and try it. You can walk up. I'm not going to stop you. The barley has a little bite to it. There's more forks and spoons here. Remember, it's not a rice, it's a barley. So it's pretty cool. Any questions on that? Obviously, the last meal was like a long time ago. Any questions on anything we've done? Any questions on anything? No, that's easy. Yeah. It's the same thing. Is there a difference between chicken stock and chicken broth? It's the same thing. You find a lot more sodium if you don't do it yourself. Even those that say it's low sodium, be careful. There's a lot of salt in them. Oh my, you didn't eat that. No, I know you didn't. You're a princess. Yeah, we got taste for everybody. So, any questions? Ma'am, how are you? Go Navy. On an army base, go Navy. Oh, now you want to try it, huh? Come here. We give you this VIP treatment. Can you give me a Shane? Can you give me a small one, please? Give me a small one. Small one for a little bit. Okay. Got some cheese. Yeah, you got it. All right. Try. It's hot, so we can. Okay. Hello. I told you it was hot. I told you it was hot. Yeah. You don't want to try anymore? All right. Good, good. You want some water? Oh, yes. Look at this. So they must be hungry, these guys, huh? Yes. Yeah, when we rest something, whether it be chicken, beef, fish, we cook at high temperature. Remember that. The smoking pan, we put a steak, whether it's 12 ounce, 8 ounce, whatever an ounce is, it stands 3 minutes. We cook it. 3 minutes later, we turn it over. We cook it for 3 minutes. Then we take it off the heat and rest it for 3 minutes. And it will be perfectly mid-rare. Same with fish. If you cook fish, you put it in, you don't shake the pan, you let it form its crust, you turn it over, then you take the pan off the heat and let it rest for 3 or 4 minutes. It's the carryover cooking that's really important. And what we tend to do is cook it till the white stuff comes out, and then we turn it over and it's already dead. The fish is dead, period. Really? Oh, don't flutter them eyelids, it will get you everywhere. I have daughters. So who's winning the competition so far? The Marines, the Army, the Coasties? Oh yeah, you're full of life and energy. The Marines, yeah? Yeah. How old are you? 18? 18. Well, thank you all for your service. Yes, exactly. It's interesting, our veterans, average age of our veterans right now are about 23 years old. It's crazy. All the old timers here, look. I'm one of you, it's okay. Look, I got no hair, it's the same thing. So we get a chance to travel, just so you know, we travel about 150 days a year with the military. Which is really cool. We get to feed, we have a restaurant in the Pentagon. We do competitions all over. We did a culinary competition in Las Vegas in October, a military competition. And we have a lot of fun. And then we see cute little girls like you. And generals that look like me. That's scary, just so you know. If he had gray hair, he'd be right up there. Just don't let him dye his hair gray. I tried the black. It doesn't. Oh, you have the same problem. Yeah. Mr. Porter, how old are you? 26. It's all down here from here, buddy. How long you been in? 6 months. Oh, you got 20 something years left. Good job. If you're thinking of getting out, don't. There's nothing out there. The people are not as team oriented as you are. Believe me. Unless you work with me, and then it's different. But yes. Great question. So I just finished a big symposium in Miami with around 10,000 kids from ages of this to 16. See what I did with DJ, right? 12, right? I would suggest, and I say this to everybody, take your kids in the kitchen, let them make a mess, let them have fun, let them cook, let them burn something, but most of all, have fun. And let them eat, because I tell you, I would never thought DJ would have eaten that. Not in a month of Sundays. But I can tell you, I did a show with Michelle Obama and Laura Bush on kids. And we made a pizza. And here's what I did. I gave young children broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and they all went, ooh, in a raw form. Then we cooked them, pureed them, and made pizzas out of them. And completely changed the look of that vegetable. Went nuts on them. And I think it's the education of just having fun with mom and dad, making a mess, cleaning up. You got to clean up after. Like your room, you got to clean your room. No. Who cleans your room? You don't clean your room? You don't clean your room? Oh, see, that's good. All right, you can stay. And I think that's the biggest thing is education. Get them there, let them have fun, let them touch a knife. A lot of parents are afraid children are going to burn themselves. If you're there with them, they're not going to. And it's okay if they do, because they know not what to do next time. You know, I burnt myself. I have my 3-year-old daughter with the sharpest knife, a titanium knife, with probably about 5,000 people at a food show. And I put my daughter, who was 3 years old, on a tomato box and made her slice tomatoes. My wife almost had a kitten. So did half the audience members. But to watch her, and all I said was, hold it this way. Remember, this is sharp. Just slice, and it literally went straight through. And she did 3 tomatoes. And it's the fear, it's not having fear of something when you cook. And I think that's the best thing you could ever do with children. My mother did it with me, and I do it with my kids. My kids are 19 and 15 now, so, and they cook for themselves. So, yes, so get in the kitchen. You're never too young. That's what I would say. And let them play. I used to do a game. So I would have them go to a supermarket. I would let them pick out 5 vegetables, take them home. I would blindfold them and tell them and test them when they try it, what was that? And then I let them cook it. For everyone they got right, I give them 25 cents. I think it's $1 now, but inflation. And it gets them used to different vegetables. And it's vegetables that they won't eat. Or salads. So, that's what I would do. Wow, look at this. Do you guys get some? Are the Marines scared of the Army or what? You can go over there and get some food if you want some. You got some? All right. Don't let the Army be scared of you. You're supposed to be like devil dogs, right? Yes, sir. What do you want? Why do you keep looking at me like that? All right. That was easy. Any questions? Big hand for DJ. Good job, buddy. To all the families that are here supporting your husbands or wives, thank you for your service too, because it's a big deal. Without you, they couldn't do their job. So big hand for my chefs here and Chef Shane. I will tell you one thing. We do an event every year, multiple events. I think last year we fed 122,000 wounded warriors and caregivers with Garrison East playing a concert. and me doing the food. And every year we do a thing called Skyball. And if you've never heard of it, look it up. Where we feed 12,000 troops in Dallas, Fort Worth. American Airlines flies all our wounded and their families in. It's a 3-day event. We cook, and we take all the chefs from the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and we cook for those folks. We also do one in December called Snowball. It's all the kids are fallen heroes. And we cook for them for over 4 days, and we take them on lots of fun stuff. And Gary Sinise is one of my amazing friends and partners. So if you've not looked at it, look at it, because it's great to volunteer. And that's all I got. So shut up, Robert. Zip. All right.